like your software updates, even COVID also has updates. So the new version is called Omicron or whatever they call it as. Probably we may have more such updates. It's better to keep ourselves updated with vaccinations. Welcome to Stock Market Institute Market Wrap-Up. The markets are going down thanks to the COVID uncertainty. There are a lot of things that is going wrong across the globe. That's the reason why market is going down, mainly because of global cues. Sensex went down by 949 points and the same closed at 56,747. Nifty went down by 284 points and the same closed at 16,912 points. Auto, IT as well as the pharma were the ones which were the baddest hits, if you see like that. Apart from this, the big news for the day, ATM cash withdrawals would get costlier from next month. Right now you are paying 20 rupees after the free transaction limits. After January 1st, you will start paying 21 rupees plus the other charges, which includes GST and other things. The big news for the day, Kotak to start business with WazirX, wherein whatever accounts you would be opening with WazirX as a commodity exchange, you end up opening an account with Kotak is what the understanding is. However, the clarification says that after the ban for last 8 months and other things, none of these exchanges were allowed to open their bank accounts. So Kotak is one of the first banks to come forward telling that we'll help you open the accounts with us. So with this, they will also get in touch with a lot of other exchanges which would open in India or which are already there, like CoinX, DCX and other things. So this will be the first move that Kotak is taking. Again, a big news for the day is China's Evergrande Group, which is again a real estate company there, has seen a major fall in the price of the share, and this comes after they declared themselves telling that we are not able to repay the loan that we have taken, wherein they are almost 300 billion is what they have in liabilities. So the China government or some other body has to come in and bail them out, is what the report says. So this is one of the, again, sort of the downfall that we can see across different economies. So this may be start of fall of Chinese economy is what I feel. Again, it's just assumption. Don't take it on a face value of it. Upgrade, a tech company, has taken over or acquiring a Talent Edge, which is again a global qualification or say institution which deals with a lot of qualifications with almost 20 different universities. So this is one of the good things. So they have almost 60 courses in partnership with 20 universities, which includes IIMs, XLRI, MICA and many other universities across the globe. IPO news, this year alone, the companies have accumulated almost 52,759 crores through the IPO route, is what our present day Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says. Out of which 61 companies were the ones which come out with IPO and 34 entities of the same were SMEs, that is small and medium sized enterprise. That means more than 50% of the IPO market was done by SMEs. That's again a very good sign for the economy. Hope this number keeps increasing and we will have more of SMEs coming out with IPO going forward. As we are talking, the gainer for the day is UPL, that is United Phosphorus Limited, which went up by 0.53% and the same closed at 716 rupees 55 paise. Very few companies went up today and one of them was UPL. The company which lost the most was Coal India, which went down by 7% and the same closed at 148 rupees 55 paise. As we are talking, gold has gone up a bit. The same has gone up by 95 rupees for every 10 grams and same is trading at 47,998 rupees. Silver on the other hand has gone down by 114 rupees for every 1 kilo and the same is right now trading at 61,402. USD has gone up by 7 paise and the same is right now trading at 75 rupees 42 paise. Euro on the other hand has gone down by 2 paise and the same is right now trading at 85 rupees 22 paise. Petrol and diesel, there is no change in price, but internationally it has gone up a bit thanks to the OPEC plus countries who themselves have come forward telling that they are increasing the price of oil, because of which we have seen the upward movement happening in the oil. However, it's trading at 5,139 rupees, which is again not that alarming one, is what I would feel. The technical charts do not give us any indication again what will happen in the markets tomorrow, because global market as such is seeing a lot of volatility because of this COVID new variant. So we'll have to see how many countries will get into lockdown mode or how many countries will stop doing businesses or stop travel and other things, because of which we may see that economy may again go down further. Let's wait and wish for the best. With this, we come to the end of today's market wrap up. Do like and subscribe the channel and share the videos amongst your friends so more people can get to learn, and of course, it can lead to earning. Thank you. See ya.